It's
Hey,
distracting.
Jake.
Damn it! Wait a minute.
Hey,
Hey, Jake.
Jake. Hey,
Damn
hey,
it!
Jake.
Wait a minute.
Hmm. How will I stop him? Yeah. I wanted to.
Could you tell me where O'Leary's headquarters are?
Yeah.
What for? No. You could get me into trouble. No way.
I can get you in trouble. Let's do it.
Friends. Although, if we were friends, you wouldn't hesitate to help me. Tell me, Jake. Are we
I
friends
don't like it.
or not?
Damn cat. All right.
Well, it worked though.
O'Leary's
Right.
hideout is in the basement of a Chinese restaurant. But I don't even know how to get in.
Yeah.
Sonia asked me to run the gym. Well, at least the fun part.
Wait.
As soon as Bobby Yale's back on his feet, I'll turn him into a champ. I'll make him crush stone.
He's
Just
got
you wait.
some kind of
What?
motivation.
Why are you looking at me like?
Well, I'll see you tonight. See you there.
Ronald, the break's over.
After 30 hours of work and several beatings, every bone in my body ached for a bed.
Okay, but
Now it's my turn.
So I went home to
Oh.
recharge. Because the
I'm
night
beating Matt. Okay. What's this? Okay, what's that?
Does he need a
Shotgun.
shotgun to deal with suppliers?
Oh, dangerous.
Stupid cat.
Oh. I don't know.
Stupid rabbit.
Hope that's not going to turn out to be kind of problematic or stereotype.
I need you to go to the front door and ring the bell.
All right, is there a bar in that alley? Have you been drinking?
Count to 30, ring the bell, then run for the car. Got it?
Okay, what just happened? I am not. Oh, find source of light before the timer runs out. Oh, dang. Dang. Controls are confusing. Come on.
Oh, no, not now! Some answers only come to you when it's far too late.
Yeah. Alright. Here we go then. Ooh, there's a crank. We got this now. Open. Right, let's go for the deduction. Just thinking in the dark, Yes, the lights. Okay.
The painting concealed file after file of celebrity reports with all sorts of shady information, ranging from S to Z. Almost all of them were athletes. Is that what O'Leary meant when he said that detectives and police officers were his friends? I wonder how many spy for him. If I were to pitch in, who would I spy on? Bobby Hale's
I didn't
folder.
know.
All I found was a log of his incredible stats as an aspiring champion. 20 victories, 16 by knockout. Although, at the end of the report, someone had underlined one word several times.
Okay, what word?
Untouchable.
Untouchable. Is he being protected? Right, let's check out that uncle. Because there's something up with that. Why is he in a wheelchair?
Thorpe, a rising football star before the war, which he
Right.
came back from with honors and decorations. After the truce,
In the war.
he resumed his career. He won 3 season trophies and a couple of MVP awards. He retired after an accident that left him paralyzed from the waist down. He started
Accident?
his own sports advertising agency 4 years ago, but according to the files, O'Leary hadn't even tried to corrupt him. According to Stone's report, he was so clean, not to mention hard to corrupt, that O'Leary opted for a more subtle strategy. Apparently, when he broke up with the tennis player Helen Moore, he set her up with Stone. Lucky for him, they hit it off. As I put away the report, I stopped in my tracks.
Wait, who did you see? Who did you see, Blacksad?
Did I really want to risk knowing what O'Leary had on my good friend, the incorruptible police commissioner?
Yes, let's read it.
I sighed in relief. O'Leary had tried to buy Smirnoff on several occasions, but failed. Luckily, O'Leary had nothing on him, or me.
That could be a clue. But I could have got Jake's freedom by removing his evidence.
Helen Moore's file was, by far, one of the juiciest. She had been just a run-of-the-mill tennis player until O'Leary launched her career by rigging enough games to help her climb the ranking. However, O'Leary hadn't fixed any of her games in over a year. In spite of that, she remained undefeated. Be as it may, it was clear that O'Leary had enough information to ruin her career.
But he won't. Just being nosy on all of my friends.
Strange as it may seem, the reports revealed that O'Leary had hired Jake as a bodyguard precisely because he was absolutely clean. Apparently, he liked to surround himself with honest people when he mingled with the high society.
Interesting.
The report on Yale's father was the shortest of all, since only his name was left. Why?
What do you mean only his name is left?
Dunsonbury was legendary, even in O'Leary's shady reports, just like Yale had said. Dunn had kicked one of O'Leary's men out of the gym when he found him snooping around.
What was that?
I'd say O'Leary has threatened Stone with ruining Moore's career. Someone was coming.
Let's get out of here.
Are we or are we not exemplary workers, Jimmy? Here it is, middle of the night.
Oh, dang. I wasn't paying attention, sorry, Blacksad.
Hey, Jimmy, what do you think about that?
Jimmy?
I think he's scared
Can't
stiff,
remember.
Desmond.
Why's that, Jimmy? We're giving you the red carpet treatment.
Oh.
We even let you in the boss's office.
You're one lucky fellow.
Didn't notice.
You can't say I don't treat you well, Jimmy.
Well, I don't recognise him.
I didn't do anything, I swear.
Well, let's go.
O'Leary, the police have surrounded him.
Oh, well,
You don't need to worry about that. He was my cousin. That's why I hired you, Jimmy. You see, Martin was a dear friend. And his widow said you were a nice kid. That you do a good job and you needed the money.
okay.
And I have a soft spot for those in need. Please. But, you know what? I talked to her just yesterday. She told us you did some naughty things to her with that gun, Jimmy.
No.
That's no way to treat a widow, is it?
No.
She's lying. Why would I do that?
Not gonna try. Not
What
gonna
about the kid? Are you so sure you know how long a kid can hold his breath? With his little head inside a toilet bowl?
Son of a bitch.
I didn't want to. It was his idea.
Whose idea? I'm gonna find out.
Selfishly, I was glad I hadn't risked my life to save Jimmy.
Okay.
Maybe not even someone like him deserves to die. But One could also argue that I didn't deserve to die for someone like him.
Oh, is that darkness?
Who's your boss? Give me a name.
We'll find out. We'll find out.
Cassidy. It was his idea. He said
His
he'd
idea.
hired me if I'd managed to scare the widow, and I just...
All right. Let's just calm down now. It's gonna be okay. There are two sacred principles that rule my life.
Okay.
The first principle is the love for my family,
See, that's why I didn't get to see that.
to protect them. The second
Okay.
principle,
Why did he show the picture? Because he's going to be
in the
dying.
hands of fate. I always play it nice and safe. And I would even
Okay.
add a third principle, or better yet, a rule. If anything threatens either of these two crucial principles, I take matters.
I forgot what the second one was. Family
See where
and...
this is going? For the first time, I got someone killed. Even though all I really did was rat him out.
No, I just...
Stop interrupting me, Jimmy. It's not polite. You're all the same.
Right, that's
So
fine.
rude. You know what? Let's leave it at that.
Okay,
You're
okay.
going to give a message to that disgusting walrus Cassidy.
Alright, nice.
Yeah,
He's alone.
yeah, sure. Whatever you say. Yeah, sure.
Good boy.
No, he's not. Is he?
What?
Is he going to die?
What's the message?
He's going to die. That's the message.
Oh, Jimmy. You still don't get it, do you? You
Yeah.
are the message.
Huh?
Come on. Wrap him up.
That was a message,
Make
alright.
sure Cassidy gets the message
message.
for breakfast. Will you? I hope he chokes on it.
Got it.
Where are you hiding, little fishy? Once again, you didn't get to hear
talking
the
about?
end of my story.
Where's the guard? The red panda. Where was he? He's there. Oh, shit. Right. Oh, there. Whoa. That's pretty bad. Dang. What? I thought hiding would be so safe.
What? Just where do you think you're going, Putty Kiss?
Weird. Okay, he's gonna take me inside now. Maybe that's a bad choice.
Two
Right.
sacred principles rule my life. The first is
Right.
the love I feel for my family.
Okay. Am I gonna die? Is this what he does before he kills you? I might
Second,
die. I don't know.
never leave destiny in the hands of fate. I always play it
Why is it
nice
so
and safe.
fast?
And I'd even add a third principle, or better yet, a rule.
Yeah.
If anything threatens either of these two principles,
Let's talk.
You
I
take
take
matters
Matt-
into your own hands.
seriously, what just happened? If anything threatens either of these
Wait.
two principles, I
Say
take
what?
matters into my own hands. The first time that someone died because of me, even though all I did was rat him out, well, that guy ended up in the Hudson River, right off Pier 27. He's got to be even wetter than that fish by now.
Okay.
You should have seen his face.
It's interesting what comes to mind when you think you're about to die. Suddenly, all I could think about was how much I wanted a pet fish.
What? That one looked like him there.
I was 14 years old, and I still dream about it. But his widow and his son.
By then, I was adamant about buying a fish. But first,
That was that. Never again.
Okay.
Nowadays, whether it's me who pulls the trigger or not, I have zero regrets. What's more, I sort of enjoy.
I knew I had it in me to get out of that place alive.
What have you got? What have you got? What have you got? What's that?
No. O'Leary's wife is having an affair with Colbert? Should I serve this to O'Leary on a silver platter? Or threaten Colbert so he'll get me out of this mess?
And, well, that's it, I think.
Wait. Pressing Colbert.
You know, Blacksad, I never made it this far. Congratulations. You're going in style.
I didn't want to interrupt you because I respect you and your word. Colbert told me to come here.
Yeah.
What? Me? No way. You did what? Colbert? When?
Yeah, remember when I called you on the phone? Don't you remember that cocky drunk guy?
No.
He kept bragging about how he was banging another guy's wife.
Oh? Oh, yeah. Weird times, huh?
Yeah, and you congratulated me for finding Yale and saving your life.
Several times.
Then I asked you if O'Leary would thank me somehow.
And I thought it was a very reasonable assumption.
And then you told me to come here to ask the boss himself.
Yeah, I think you deserve it. Right, Desmond?
Oh, Blacksad, Blacksad.
Well, I'm getting out of this, I guess.
Thank you. And sorry for jumping to conclusions.
Nice. Took me long enough. But
First,
nice.
you get a random beating from my men. And here we are. When you shared what you'd found in Yale's apartment, well, it made me sort of want to trust you. But as you well know, you can't trust anyone in this world. Take it. It's only fair.
Take it, but don't use it.
I want to bet it all on the fight, on Sonia Dunn's behalf.
Oh, what a romantic you are. We listen, if you call it listening, to the sentimental romance.
Your eyes like that.
Your eyes act like the moon.
Ah, a cultured man.
Yeah, it was in
Anyway,
his book.
go ahead. Place your bet.
I bet it all on Yale.
He's untouchable. Right?
Oh, Blacksad.
Alright.
Aren't these odd hours to pay me a visit? Your message was important, but certainly not urgent. It could have waited until tomorrow,
Well,
don't you think?
I was in the neighborhood.
We cats and wolves hunt at night.
Right. Who's that?
God,
Fancy stuff.
that's worse.
Ow. He's good without the cuties. Well, I guess I'll pass for that.
What were you thinking? He wants him alive.
beating had taken its toll, but for the first time in months, I had slept like a baby.
Nice. Imagine what that's like, sleeping. O'Leary.
We know about you and Desmond O'Leary.
Wow, your sagacity never ceases to amaze me.
I don't know what that.
Huh? Oh, Mrs. Colbert.
When you told me about my husband, I kicked him out. But this
Okay.
morning he came back with a bouquet of roses and asked me to forgive him. He said he had some kind of big scare yesterday and that he hasn't stopped thinking about me since. He wants to take
Nice.
me to Niagara Falls on a second honeymoon.
And?
I threw the roses in his face and I told him to shove Niagara Falls up his ass.
Good girl.
You think I can forget what he's done just like that?
Maybe he's truly sorry.
I don't want to get into anybody's business here, but what if your husband really is sorry?
Are you telling me to give him a second chance? Is that what you're saying?
I'm
Oh,
done.
yeah. No. No, actually,
I'd rather not say.
I'd rather not say anything.
All right, but I'm gonna hold you accountable.
Oh,
That
damn.
two-timing rhino betrays me, I'll scratch his eyes out and I'll smash his head in. And yours too.
I think I scared him good.
Good afternoon, Mr. Farnham.
What's going on?
Nice.
Allow me to introduce myself.
Oh,
John Blackmore. I work for Frank Cassidy. He asked me to bring you these bottles so you could choose which one you prefer for the game.
Oh, sure. I was fixing to leave, but I guess them monuments ain't going anywhere.
I'm sure you'll understand we can't be too careful. Our host has many enemies, and someone has to keep them at bay.
I told you, nothing more than petty cash. Never given a second thought to them small numbers.
And you never will.
Right. Oh no! No. Jeez.
Ding Dong? Interesting name for a town.
Are you going to hand over the gun or not?
You know what? I'm starting to think that you're not trustworthy. And I hate wasting my time. Yeah, but the bad thing is, it'll be just 3 of us playing tonight. Billy Bob?
Oh. Yeah, I saw him die. Saw him die again.
No matter how superficial someone may seem,
Right.
there's always a way to win their heart.
Take it.
It'll be my pleasure.
To my right, wearing gray boxers and weighing in at 140 pounds, the owner of Pink Vice, the largest meat market in all of Manhattan.
In other words, a real son of a bitch. No offense to the women he exploits.
Our reigning champion, Oswald Quince.
A title I aim to keep, provided our new contender here doesn't. Then,
Yeah, you wish, Quince. He owns a casino.
damn.
And it's not even in Austin or Dallas. It's actually in a little town called, what was it? Darn it. I looked it up the other day. Had a funny ring to it. I hate it when this happens.
I thought they moved all Texan casinos to Vegas, where gambling is legal.
You mean Ding Dong, Texas?
Ding,
Ding
dong.
dong.
That's it.
Who'd ever think of a name like that?
I know, some
Well,
Ding Dongs.
casino or no casino, let's just hope he doesn't keep as many aces up his sleeve as the late Ventimiglia, huh?
Amen.
To my left, wearing brown boxers and weighing in at 396 pounds,
Frank, show some respect, huh?
the hospitality tycoon, Polly.
Holy.
Polly. No.
Tycoon. I just own a small bar with pool tables. Clients drink close to nothing and play even less, but certain business transactions just couldn't happen anyway.
Bring out the bourbon, Billy Bob. Come on.
We got this. We got this.
Give me the bourbon.
Maybe I spoke too soon when I said that poker is easy for a good detective. Even when you play to
Graphics have
lose,
been
it's best to
upgraded.
win the occasional hand to avoid suspicion.
God, it looks
But
good.
with Quince, it was just impossible.
Well, I'll be damned. I don't believe this.
See what we mean, Farnham?
I still don't get why you keep coming for more, boys. I'm starting to think you all lose on.
Sure, the sight of a millionaire choking on his own vomit had a certain poetic quality. Even so, I couldn't just stand there and watch him die. No, deserving or not, the man would live.
Oh, let's look in the wallet. Count them, count them. Can't see.
Six, well, that's something.
So-
I don't know how you deal with all of them.
All boys?
Does it have to be now?
Right.
Never let Quincy
What have he
or one
called
of
him?
your daughters.
Come on, Folly. Children are sacred. I won't lay
Cassidy.
a finger on them until they're 12. After that, well,
I think he calls him.
let's just say
He's about to get busted.
some men have needs that can only be met
Oh.
by a young girl that age.
This is gross.
If you know what I mean. Are you all right, Farnham?
That damn eagle represents the lowest scum of our society.
Alright, find out. He's playing a part.
There goes
right?
your winning streak, you sick bastard.
There you go. Let's go.
Sooner or later, the police are gonna bust your ass. Quince.
What the hell are you talking about?
Right.
I bet
Was
you're
it?
as bad at hiding those poor girls as you are at keeping that ace up your sleeve.
What?
Let's see.
You lying piece of shit?
Well, I didn't want to go along with that.
Quince.
Don't believe a word he's saying, Frank.
Wait. Nice.
Don't you dare call me Frank. Billy Bob.
Get rid of Quince.
It's
No more
500
Quince.
more. For washing up.
It's a deal.
Well, I got him killed.
A good call, Farnham. I owe you one. Please, take that flying scumbag's tokens. And mine too, if you want them. I'm feeling generous. Hey, turns out the governor accepted my suggestion to let Bobby Yell out of prison on the day of the fight. Hey, this is turning out to be the perfect night. If you decide to go ahead with your new venture, call me, Farnham.
Your behavior at last night's game was utterly insulting. Never contact me again or I'll put an end to your pathetic life. If our common acquaintance should ask you about your business endeavors, tell him that boxing is too violent for you. Signed, Frank Cassidy.
Wait, did he really say that? Or is that what Blacksad's saying?
My own tracks would be covered the following morning when Cassidy read this note from Farnham.
Dear Mr. Cassidy, although I'm grateful for your kind help, Last night's game made me realize that boxing is just too violent for a peaceful Texan like myself. I have decided to invest elsewhere. Yours sincerely, Howard M. Farnham II. Damn
Nice.
Texans.
Played it. Well, that's a neat little setup and a good place to